who had enough of their bloodline mixed in with that other ethnicity where they can blend in and they can actually, if they just denounce their Moorish identity and say, I'm gonna be a Christian, they could blend right in. But before they did that, they had to give up some of that ecclesiastical power, some of that knowledge that they had, some of that authoritarian trading route, shall I say, mystical nobility power. You had to exchange some of that over to some of these Europeans in order for you to blend in with them. So it's not like, it's almost like say about how that admixture go. You got cultures that come in that teach you something and they don't just disappear. They kind of like admixture with you by marrying into you, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that ended up happening. And they was able to lighten up and get rid of that admixture, and that was the plan and the mission from that moment, is to get rid of that bloodline. No different from in 1660 when King Charles II came on the throne and the Stuart Restoration was there. 28 years later in 1688, right, when his brother, King Charles II died, you know what I'm saying, and then his brother James II got the throne. And James II that got the throne wasn't like his brother with the Masonic knowledge like that. So he ended up not having the French or the British backing him. He didn't have nobody's backing him. So it was a glorious revolution for all of the Protestants and the Puritans and the Parliament entity of France working along with the energy of the House of the England, all working together to just say, get that nigga off the throne. So King James II got taken off the throne in 1688 with this thing called the Glorious Revolution. And in doing the Glorious Revolution, his children, which was one of his daughters, I think Mary was one of his daughters. She was of a swarthy look, but she was able to blend in too. She had a husband named William, right? And that's when we get William and Mary. So once they get rid of the Glorious Revolution, get rid of that black bloodline, that tainted Tudor Stuart bloodline, the last of the era from Mary to James, from Henry to Mary to James I to Charles II to James II to his daughter Mary and William, who had no kids. So when they had no kids, boom, when they end up getting knocked off, the Protestants and the Puritans were already dabbling into the Germanic bloodline of these people called the Hanoverians. So they went and got some real Scandinavian, white, Nordic stock, brought them into England, and put this Hanoverian dynasty in place of that Stuart bloodline and said, never again.